This is Gary Atencio with CNTV, and today we're in Florida. I am here with Kingdom Investment Services. Since 2015, this real estate professional has successfully bought homes at the best prices, remodeled them in the least time possible to transform the local community. I'm joined with Carolina, who is the CEO and realtor. Thanks so much for joining us here today.
Thank you very much for having me. It's a pleasure.
Let's start off a little bit about yourself. You were formerly educated at Miami-Dade College and Florida International University in advertising, sociology, and communication. Your past experience in media agency work and as a VP of sales in the healthcare industry has led you to forming your own business. Today, you now buy and flip outdated properties and convert and beautify them while adding value to the community. Share with me a little bit how this passion for real estate got started for you.
Well, like I tell everybody, it started since 2001 when the show Trading Places came about. And when I saw the show, it was, we've never seen it before, where they go to people's homes, regular homes. They saw, something that was ugly, not working out. And it's in a very short period, they pretty much changed everything and converted it into something beautiful. So back then, obviously, I was very young. I couldn't do it. I couldn't make it. Flipping wasn't even a word. It wasn't even, something popular. And then after years came around, after I got experience, and then the flipping came about, I was very, very emotional and I wanted to do that. So everything that I did in my life was really thinking towards that goal. And thankfully, in 2015, we were able to open up Kingdom Investments. So we literally do that. We get one of the worst homes in the neighborhood and we remodel them in the very short period of time using very good quality, but, trying to make a profit out of it and just making Miami a little bit better, looking better, one house at a time.
That is a great story. I mean, in any neighborhood, not just there in Florida, basically, the real estate in a particular area affects the entire area. I mean, do well-kept, updated properties benefit everyone, usually who lives in an area?
Of course. It's once you get a property that is not looking good in the neighborhood, that really, makes an impact, because once you sell property, it's all about the comps. So which comp is the highest? So when we do this, it just brings all the other properties to the next level. So if they were selling for a particular, price set because the properties are not well kept, because we did this, it just brought the other properties to a better comp. Not necessarily the other properties that don't need to be fixed or remodeled, but the fact that we did one remodeled in their section and that property sold for more, it's just going to be a benefit for them all around.
Excellent. I mean, let's face it, eyesores and property that is dilapidated because of neglect is a problem that most people don't even want to tackle. Your team not only is up for the challenge, but you actually enjoy the process. Is that right?
We love it. I mean, the fact of seeing something so horrible when you go in, it's unlivable in most cases. And the fact that we know the potential the property has, and we know that somebody new is going to come and is going to enjoy that property as a new construction. It just, it's a feeling that it just want to makes you do more and more and more. I really don't look for the pretty homes. I look for those homes that people don't even pay attention and don't want to deal with. Those are the homes that we're, really interested in.
I mean, let's discuss, first of all, the reasons why properties are abandoned, maybe not cared for, or end up like this. At the top of the list, it has to be the cost to repair. I mean, let's face it, repairs are costly, and most do not have the expertise or the connections like you do to easily get the job done. Is this where you can remove kind of that burden for them?
Yes, and we have done it also where we have bought properties, not bought, but we have gone in, help out the owner to fix their property and then put it in the market for sale. And yeah, we make a profit share, but they make their equity as well. They didn't have the money. Unfortunately, people live in a property for 30 years or more. And a property you have to keep on, the maintenance every single year. Whether everything else deteriorates the whole, the property itself. So if you don't have the money to do that, it can easily go wrong very, very fast. And unfortunately, that's what happens. And a lot of the properties that we buy, there's people living in it in conditions that are not livable at all. But the fact that we can help somebody resell their property and we just come in, use our resources, fix it for them, and then they can sell it, that's another option that what we do here at Kingdom Investments.
Wow, so the profit sharing is definitely something that is an option for some folks out there. I mean, a vacant house is a risk that really increases every day. Do some kind of inherit property or maybe end up with property that they simply do not want or maybe they just can't afford to maintain? Is that something you've experienced?
Yes, there's a lot of people where they lose their properties. It's been given to them as a gift, as a deed, or, in divorces cases where they're fighting and they just want to get divorced and they just don't have the money to go for, to repair the properties to get the maximum profit out of it. There's so many scenarios that you find where people just simply not paying their taxes on time. They have liens and those liens become very, very expensive. So therefore they cannot keep up with continuing the property or fixing the property so that it can sell. Most of these properties that we buy, they're off-market properties. They're not in the MLS. So what we do is that the properties are off-market is because they cannot be financed by the banks. So therefore they're going to be sold in the MLS and get finance. So that's when we come in and we help the people who are not, being able to finance and we buy them cash.
I mean, so even if a house is not needing major repairs, still because of, let's say, family emergencies, divorce, or like you say, simply getting behind on payments, is the option to cash out a favorable choice for a lot of people?
Oh, yes. So people don't know that they have an option out, that they can actually find somebody like me, an investor, that will buy their properties cash, will give them their profit, and then they can continue with their lives. They, because they don't know this, they actually go into short sale or they go into foreclosure. And at the end of the day, they lose everything. There's a way out before going there.
That is great. I mean, regardless of the reason, be it major repairs or maybe just unruly tenants, your team provides a no hassles or headaches fast solution. I mean, as a realtor yourself, do you understand their need for urgency and can a cash close expedite that process?
Oh yeah, it will expedite it in a matter of weeks. Like maybe in a week or two, we can close on the property without having to go through the whole ordeal of getting it appraised or getting the inspections done. I don't even do that. I don't do inspections. My inspectors is my GC, my general contractor. He will go in there. We know that we're buying something that is not in good conditions, that is not going to pass the inspection. So we just simply don't even go through a process. We just close in a matter of a week or 2 weeks, cash, and we call it a day.
Okay, so it's obviously easy to see why this situation arises. Now let's talk about what you guys do. I mean, you take something unwanted and turn it into something of value. I mean, many times starting with nothing but the original bones of the house. Tell us what you're kind of looking for. And so if maybe someone has a home out there that they know about, what are you looking for?
I'm constantly every single day, 24 hours a day, looking for homes, either in really, really bad shape condition with violations, with liens, with not a clean title, or it could be a home that a person just simply needs to get out of it and they don't have the time to go through the whole process of paying a 6% commission to a realtor. Because if I buy the homes from them, they don't need to pay me any commission. I can pay for their moves, the movers to come in and help them with that. I can actually pay for their closing costs if I get it at the right price, because I'm going to be fixing the property. So if anybody has a home out there here in the Miami area or Broward area, we are more than happy to help them with that. We can either keep it to ourselves or we can simply, pass it over to another investor who's looking for something like that. There's several purposes of that each house is going to do. It's either to resell or to rent or just to keep it for Airbnb. There's so many things we can do with properties.
Excellent. I mean, these are properties that most people are running out of, and your team's running into. I mean, not only do you have the expertise and the vision to see these diamonds in the rough, but you have a team who can actually create that reality. Is your efficient team vital to your success?
Oh, 200%. This is a teamwork effort. Here we have the people who look for the properties, we have the attorneys, we have our general contractors, we have the people that help us sell the properties, we have the marketing team. I mean, it's a team effort. And like you said, it's not for everybody. Most of the cases, people want to run, they want to run away from this because it's a lot of pieces that you got to put in together. It's not an easy, experience to go through when you're remodeling, even for even your own house, and you have to remodel your bathroom. It's not an easy thing to do, but this is what we love. This is what I love doing. I love seeing the results, the before and after. It's my passion. And yes, we definitely give it all to our team. It's a team effort.
So not only do they know how to get this done fast, but they also do it very affordable. I mean, is your team for hire basically to the public? So for folks out there who wanted to update or repair their own homes, you're saying that's a possibility as well.
Oh, yes, definitely. About three different contractors that we use on a regular basis. And we have helped people from different parts of the country. They don't even know me in person. They just know me because they've seen me on different social medias or the website. They call me up. They told me, listen, I have a house. I need to remodel it completely because I'm going to rent it out or I want to resell it, and we take it from A through Z. The client doesn't need to be here. We know what we're doing. All we need is for them to trust us. We try to do it as fast as possible, the same way as a flip, so that they see the good return on what they're doing.
That is excellent. I mean, obviously, you're a company that specializes in the buying and selling and flipping for a profit while improving the comps, really, of any neighborhood that you touch. As a realtor, are you able to assist the public in any buying or selling transactions they come across?
Of course, that's what I'm here for. I would love to help them with anything with either renting, selling, buying, commercial, residential, anything, or just, a simple answer a simple question. I'm here to help.
Carolina, you help others every step of the way in really anything real estate, be it buying your dream home or creating it with a qualified remodeling professional. You transform neighborhoods with beauty when others abandon that space. Is this rewarding work for you?
It's so rewarding. I'm so blessed. I'm so happy. It just, you know what? My dream came true. 2001, when I saw that show and I saw people doing it on the TV, and then I said, that's something that I want to, I want to do. Now my whole entire family depends on this business. So we're very, very blessed. We're giving work to people on a daily basis. And we're in an industry that is just going to it's a very stable industry. Real estate, it can go up and down, but it's never going to go away. Real estate is something that we need. Real estate is something that you're always going to get money out of it. It's a greatest investment because you actually have a physical asset. And especially here in Florida, the next few years, we're just going to see an increase. We're already competing with New York and California as far as prices goes. And what they're saying is that we're just going to be in the top because a lot of people, they just want to move to Florida. It's a great state to be in. So I'm very happy that I'm doing this right now.
And what a great green option for folks. I mean, this is repurposing the existing home that you see right there and turning it into something great. And so you're not basically just throwing things away. You're basically repurposing. I think that's exciting. Viewers, let's take a look at the bottom of the screen right there. Check them out on Facebook, social media. You're going to see some of the projects they've been able to go in and do. You're also going to be able to see if you're an investor out there and you're looking for something to purchase, check them out. They will show you any that never hit the market, and basically you're able to purchase. They can also assist you with anything when it comes to buying or selling. Reach out to the professionals to represent you. If you want to remodel and create your space, I mean, look no further. We're talking about they have connections. Their team can come in and do it affordable and yet very quickly. Once again, that is Kingdom Investment Services, helping you every step of the way, transforming your local community. This is Gary Atensi with CNTV. And if you don't know, now you know.